Netherlands man is not in Netherlands anymore. I went to the shop to buy some bags for Sophie, and I didn't bring any cash or any cards with me just because I forgot my phone. So I had my card in my phone, and I could have also paid with my phone, but I forgot it. So that's fun. And I realized talking to a friend yesterday that people just set goals, but whenever they set goals, they never ever focus on the how. They always focus on the what. I want this, I want that, and they think that that's the way to get a goal, get towards a goal faster. When in fact, it's the how. Usually it's the how, and sometimes the why. But you don't need a why when, of course, when you want something. But the point is that people don't focus on the how, and they don't make a plan of how to do the things that they want to do. What are the breaking points? What are the moments that they failed in the past? What made them quit? What's the reason why they don't have right now the thing that they want? And I think that list is extensive, is big, and if you plan for it, to not do the same mistakes as you did in the past, and also future mistakes, because whenever you are making a plan for your goals, you always don't know what you don't know. You don't know that in 2 months or 3 months you're gonna have a back injury, or you're not gonna know that you're gonna change your mind in like 6 months, or you don't know that things like that can happen, but you can sort of plan for them. Like and everyone will say, oh, have a backup plan. Yeah, sure, you can have a backup plan, but the point is that most people don't even have a plan to make things real. And whenever things change, they don't plan things in order to get closer towards a goal. And yeah, they're focused too much on making the perfect plan instead of making a plan that's fail-proof, that failure is not an option in that plan. Like, for instance, going to the gym, even though I hate doing sports analogy, but it's not really a sports analogy. Most people focus on having the perfect plan, the perfect amount of workouts, the perfect amount, just the right amount of going to the gym every single week in order to maximize the gains, When in fact, they should realize that the most important thing is that what do you do when you haven't been at the gym for 2 weeks, for 3 weeks? You've been on a vacation, or you just didn't go. Because if you go back and you go back to your old plan, you're gonna feel exhausted the next day and you're not gonna wanna do it. So you need a plan that really centers on the fact that you might fail. Because whenever you make a plan that centers on what you do if you fail, then that's easier to just go back to the plan. It's easier to just say, okay, I'm gonna do half weights at the gym or half a workout until I feel like I'm back at least 2 or 3 weeks, until I'm back at the old pace and I can really go, and then analyze what happened. Why didn't you go to the gym? Was it the rain? Was it you didn't feel good? Was it a vacation? Could you have done something to keep up the habits? And that brings me to the second point when making a plan, is that people don't do enough repetitions to build a habit. Everything becomes so much easier once you have a habit. And to build a habit, it takes 38 repetitions, but you don't have to wait 38 days or more. I calculated with a friend that to go to the gym three times a week, it takes, 165 or 100 and whatever. yeah, about 100 and something days to build a habit. And the point is that it's crazy to realize how many things can happen in 100 days. Also, you can build accountability. But the point is that one of the most important things is to make sure that the failure points, that you have a plan for the failure points. I think that that's the best way to ensure that you stick to your goals. And yeah, it's very hard to stick to goals that you don't have like a habit formed around it and a way to get back into it in order to better facilitate your actions towards your goal. Because it's the same as with the gym. You don't go to the gym and start lifting the same weights you did 2 years ago if you took a 2-year break. That would be insane. So you do a lot of work, just preliminary work to get back into it. And it does feel frustrating, but you have to realize that the most important thing is that you are going and you are moving towards the goal that you've set.
Another beautiful end of the day. Unfortunately, Sophie has a problem with her eyes again for the fourth time since I got her. It's probably the same thing. She just has droopy eyes and it looks super bad. I'm gonna go to the vet in the morning. I was supposed to go to the vet in the morning anyway, so I'm gonna see what he says. He usually just gives me small little eye drops that I already have to give her 3 times a day. And yeah, that's just about it. I don't know what else will he give me, but other than that, just antibiotic little eye drops, and that's exactly what I'm gonna give her probably. Tomorrow she has her operation. Um, I meditated for an hour, and in the second meditation, I cried about this. I was emotional about it, and I don't feel that good. And I haven't felt amazing since I got home, just because, well, it's a tough, difficult situation, and it got more difficult. And I truly care about Sophie, so I am very emotional and sad, and I just it just feels very, very like a difficult time, and that's how it is. And I'm gonna get over it pretty soon as she gets better. I'm gonna be better. It's hard every time, like she gets sick. I get bummed out, but then she gets better, and I'm okay again. So hopefully, this will happen, and the vet will not say, "Oh, it's something very bad." We're gonna see tomorrow what happens. Tomorrow, I also have to vote and wake up very, very early. That's why I end up doing this video quite early. Well, you don't know what time it is, but it's quite early. Usually, I film it quite late in the day. And I'm gonna edit, post everything, and just go to sleep. And yeah, thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow.